What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this same Bonaventure versus North Carolina college basketball game going down on Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. Before I get into the free play, if you guys want to take the guesswork out of it, if you want to save your time and are just looking for my best bets, you can always find those over at Pickdawgz Premium, or just click the link in the description of this video. It'll say Brad's Best Picks, and you can find my plays there as well. I put out so many free plays every single week, but people always ask me, well, what are your best bets? What are the picks you have the most money on? And that's what the premium section is for. We also have the inner circle. Now, this isn't for everyone. This is more of a one-on-one concierge service. You need to be able to make big bets. You have to bet at least 1,000 plus a game to be accepted into this program, but it's more of a one-on-one concierge service, like I said. And a lot of people, a lot of high rollers, I should say, have joined and have had a lot of success. So if this sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen and we'll get back to you. But let's get into this one, guys. We are headed to Fort Myers, Florida. We got St. Bonaventure and North Carolina going at it. Should be an interesting game, man. To start off, I've liked how the Bonnies have played this season. I think this is going to be a team that's going to sit at the top of the A10 all season long. I mean, this team that started off 5-0 straight up. They're 2-3 ATS. But when you look at their non-covers, you know, you beat Youngstown by 4. You beat Siena by, what is that, 9. Like, those are... I'm not saying Siena and Youngstown are world beaters, but those are solid teams. Those aren't bad teams. So I'm not really hanging my head on that. I thought what the Bonnies did in their first game of the season against Bradley was very impressive. So I like this Bonnies team, but now they're going against UNC. And I will say this is a massive game for the Bonnies. To be able to have a chance to play a 5-0 ACC team this early in the season, it's huge. It's huge for the squad. But I think they may struggle. You know, what North Carolina did to Kansas earlier this season, you know, they beat Kansas by double digits. They beat them by 13 points. It's just one of those things. If UNC could beat Kansas like that, what could they do to a team like the Bonnies? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking at these numbers here. I think where the Bonnies struggle in this game is in the paint. I think Caleb Williams and the big men on this North Carolina team should be able to score at will. This North Carolina team is shooting the 2% ball at a 59.8% rate. They've been really strong at the rim. And just when you look at these teams from a size perspective, North Carolina ranks 4th in the nation in average height. This is a really big team, whereas the Bonnies rank 319th in the nation in average height. I feel like if the Bonnies want any chance in this game, they're going to have to be lethal from beyond the arc. But my problem with that is they don't really shoot many threes. A lot of the Bonnies' points this season have came from attacking the rim. And I just don't see them doing that against, or I don't see them having success doing that against a really big North Carolina team. So I truly think this is just a matchup nightmare for the Bonnies. And I think North Carolina is able to exploit that. So I feel like if you're betting on the Bonnies to keep this thing close, you're going to need them to be lights out from the three ball. And like I said, they just don't shoot a lot of threes. We've also seen the Bonnies have some problems turning over the ball. That's not going to fare well against a team like North Carolina. I'm going to be on UNC here, guys. I'm going to lay the points. Like I said, I like the Bonnies, man, but I don't want to be sitting on the couch with the Bonnies ticket thinking, what am I doing? The numbers say this is going to be a pretty tough matchup for St. Bonaventure here. So, guys, I'm going to be on North Carolina. I'm going to lay the big number. Appreciate you watching this. Drop a like. Drop in the comments who you're taking in this one. Check out my best bets. Check out my premiums. Like I said, those are the plays that I have the most money on. Most importantly, subscribe to Pickdawgz on YouTube. I'll catch you on the next one.